Shock came first, then anger, but beneath it all, something closer to vindication. In Beijing, the US raid on Venezuela is being read not just as an act of force, but as confirmation. Confirmation of a belief the Chinese leadership has held for decades, that there is no such thing as a rules-based international order. There is power and there is weakness. And the only way not to be bullied is to be powerful yourself. Chinese officials publicly condemned the operation, calling it a blatant violation of sovereignty. Online, nationalist commentators warned that if it could happen to Venezuela, it could happen anywhere. But behind closed doors, analysts are already dissecting the raid in forensic detail. Head of state removed from his own home in hours. Beijing will be asking two questions. Could China stop something like this from happening to itself? And how close is it to being able to do the same? Some argue this moment emboldens China on Taiwan. Others claim it deters it. Both, I think, miss the point. It was never international law that restrained Beijing from invading Taiwan. Only calculations of force, cost, and survival. Those calculations remain unchanged. What has changed is the illusion of a rules-based international order. Xi Jinping doesn't see a broken system. He sees one functioning exactly as he always believed it did. Modern China was shaped by humiliation, by treaties that promised order but delivered exploitation. International law, in Beijing's view, has always been a language spoken by the strong when it suits their naked pursuit of power. Now, America has dropped the pretense. That is why, once the shock fades, the dominant feeling in Beijing will not be outrage, but vindication. Xi and Trump can agree on one thing. This is not a world governed by rules, but by might. For Beijing, it's a confirmation of its direction to focus on and invest in technology, trade, and the military, the vectors of hard power, because that's the only currency that matters.